What up, beautiful people? This is Eddie Nicholas, the Freedom Radio Hour, and I'm here with my partner, Mr. Dan Shiver. Right now, I am with the CEOs of SMB Entertainment. And you see, I got this beautiful towel here to wipe up the sweat and all that stuff because people have been sweating and carrying on here. Mr. Sultan Burrell, SMB.
Turn your thing around, Eddie.
Oh, I got to turn my thing around. He wants to see my media pass. SMB Entertainment. I'm here with the crew that makes it happen. Keisha, Alice, and Sultan. We're going to start with Sultan first. We are going on 4 years of SMB. Well, 5. This is the 4th year. Celebrating 4 years and get ready to go into number 5. Tell us about the hard work and the dedication and the support you've had with putting the current 4 years together as you get ready to move toward year number 5.
First of all, on behalf of my wife and our entire team, we want to thank you as well as Dan, Soulful House Nation, and all our supporters, all the Scorpios, all the people who supported the Scorpios, the APA Hotel, its staff, and everybody who played a part in us being here tonight. This is our second time here.
Yes.
Within a 2-month, 3-month span. It's amazing. It's overwhelming, but at the same time, it's through the hard work and dedication that was applied to get to this point. I can't take all the credit, nor will I try. First, we give the credit to the higher power, to God, whom I choose to call Allah. And then I have to give it to my wife. But most importantly, with my wife and I, is Keisha, our administrative assistant. Most people they see her with us, but they don't know her. She's all that all that you see as you walk in, the whole decor, whatever you see in there, this is a result of this young lady right here. She spent endless hours working with my wife and I to make this happen. And we love her. We appreciate her. And we just thank God for her. She's awesome. She does this thing, and so it can't be done without a team. There's no I in team. And they put up with me, both of them. I'm not easy to deal with. And as Mr. Dan experienced this week, we had the opportunity to spend some time with him. I'm dedicated to my team. So it's a lot of work, but I love doing what I do.
And that's what and that's the most important thing, loving what you do. Now, you made mention of Miss Keisha. We're going to have Miss Keisha step over here and say a couple of words. How did you get involved with these two?
Well, I actually work with another entertainment company that this brand came from, Mission Entertainment. And they asked me to work with them one day, and here I am. Here I am.
The rest is, and Miss Keisha's giving all this beautiful sparkle above this eye. So, again, your work is a testament of what you do from when you walk in and you see everything that's put together. So I want to thank you for all that you do for them. All of this is this young lady here. So we are so grateful. I haven't forgotten about you, the First Lady of SMB, the one and only Miss Alice Burrell. Tell us, how do you put up with this one right here?
It's your main man.
It's your main man coming to you live. I put up with him. I mean, people don't know. It's a lot. It's a lot putting up with Sultan. His ideas, the things that he come up with, but to be successful. He always come and say, "Babe, I got this thing I want to do," and I just stick by him. As a wife, I can't do nothing but just stick by him, and I just put up with him. because he's something.
And you basically help him iron the little thing, the little
Yes,
particulars out
yes,
of what
yes,
you
I
want to do.
yes,
Mhm.
yes, I do.
And then you get with Keisha
And
to make sure
Keisha.
everything goes smoothly.
But these two right here, no, these two right here is always, they like together, like their ideas is together. So when I come up with little ideas, like push me away, like my little idea don't matter. Like save yours for tomorrow. But I love both of them, and Keisha, I love you. You make me mad sometimes, but I love you.
ask this question to both of you. We're going on to 5 years, and all the things that you've done. Where do you see SMB going to in 2019?
I'll give it to your main man.
We're grateful, Eddie. This is our 4th event for 2018.
Big event, because you've been doing a lot of events throughout.
We start out with our spring opening in March, the brand event. You were there. Then August we did the 4-year anniversary, the all white.
And that was
here.
It
was here. You were there. And then we did the festival. Our summer closeout in Jersey City. Were you there?
No, I didn't make that one.
Okay, so you 3 out of 4.
3 out of 4.
Oh, that ain't bad. Well, down.
Well.
Eddie, did you get me shake it? Did you shake it for me?
You didn't ask me to.
I never have to ask. Eddie, you gonna be fine if I don't get some shaking.
You have your programs and you have your DJs and everything is planned, and you can't go up there and hand these folks shit and think they're gonna put it on. They gotta fit it in their format, so I don't trouble.
Well, we gonna.
But you got it.
Listen,
I know
listen.
shake.
They shined the light. They gave me some footwork, and now we gonna shake. But yeah, and then now we're closing it out with this event. In 2019, we just giving it to God again. Whatever direction He take my vision in is where I try to go, and I've learned that when I come up, like my wife said, I come up with the idea, but before I bring it to them, I've played with that idea several times, and I play the whole tape, the pros and cons, and look at both sides and the challenges, because I know once I bring the idea, the bulk of the work goes to Keisha. You follow me? To pull it together. Right. I do the groundwork, but to really organize that and to make it come to light, I bring it to them. So before I do that, I'll make sure I'm not wasting none of our time. And most importantly, it's something that the house music community wants. Look, we did 2 dress-up events in 2018 with our house music community, who they say we're broke, we're cheap, we like baby powder, we ain't gonna do this. But it's our people in there, 2 straight events back to back. That's what I want to do.
And as we said, the grown and sexy crowd.
Grown and sexy. So, again, God give me the vision. I'll work it out with my team. We execute it.
Well, as we always say, it's a great teamwork that makes the dream work. And you have a great team. Ladies and gentlemen, the SMB Entertainment, Sultan, Alice, and Keisha. Thank you all so much. I'm quite sure that the people that have come out this evening had a wonderful time. It's very evident by the many interviews that Dan and I did tonight how much love that you have been shown in regards and how much respect that you have been shown in doing what you do.
Coffee. We got coffee in the building. I'm sure Coffee got a coffee. Come here, Coffee. Coffee did the interview, but she got to come back again with me. Come on, Coffee. Coffee, the floritress. The revolution will not be televised. You will not see that or her on Fox 5.
Excuse me, I was eating, but with my brother, the birthday man, the man with the master plan that I love very much, called me over.
Make sure y'all get the track source and get that raw.
Uncut hardcore.
Uncut hardcore.
And it's hardcore, so it's warning. It's a warning in front of that.
So if your feelings are kind of light and thin, then you might not want to listen to that.
You have been warned. You leaving, babe?
But wait a minute. My partner wants to step in and ask you a couple of questions. So, Coffee may want to ask you a couple of questions, too. Come on, Dan.
Oh, okay. No.
He wants you.
Now this is.
Trapping me on.
Oh, listen. You know what? This is like. Okay, so we've been kind of corresponding. When you first caught my attention with some of the music I heard, but then I found out you were a human being. What I mean by that is that she was not afraid to say, "Hey, listen, I got some issues that I need to work through." Most people are afraid to do that. They don't want to let you know. They want people to think that they're perfect.
That's right.
Where do you get the spirit? What makes you do it? How come? How come you're willing to share?
Because there's only one way I really know how to do it. I really only know how to be me. I really know what the struggle is because I grew up in a struggle. So that's all I know. So when I present myself to the world, I have to present myself the way I am and the way it is. Real.
Also, too, now, I know you've been making music for a while, and I know that's struggle. What would you say, or what lessons would you say to somebody who's thinking about doing what you're doing? What would be your advice?
I would say follow your dreams, follow your soul. If your heart is telling you to go for something and you believe in it, don't let anybody, any mockery, any laughing tell you what you can't do. Follow your dreams, reach for the stars, but whatever you do, give it your all. You got to give it your all. That's it.
You know, I have one last question, and I know she said it, but I just want to get her to say it publicly, that she will do an interview with me. A full-on one. Well, you know what it is? Sultan knows this, that my whole goal is very simple. It's not complicated. I want to take our community to the mainstream. I believe they get a look at it, they hear it. Our producers are as good as any other producers or better. Our artists are as good as any artists or better. Our dancers, our DJs, you just go on and on and on. It's just that, in my opinion, radio doesn't have courage. And I say that because they say things, they're too old, they're this, they're that, they don't, all that hocus pocus. But I'm going to solve the age-old problem. What came first, the chicken or the egg? It was the egg. Because somewhere you had to start. Just like with a seed, you had to plant it. So anyway, we're going to plant these seeds.
Okay.
Sultan's been he's been in the business for a long time, although he's going into his 5th year here. I'm going to say formally. Right. Sultan, what's the vision?
The vision is just to keep staying with what's been working for the brand. And obviously there's some things I ain't going to discuss now because then I would be exposing the vision. But the vision is to stay on course and to keep bringing people a product that they want to buy. Because I look at it not just the event, I look at it as a product. And you want to sell people something that's worth being sold.
Fantastic. Now, ladies and gentlemen, as I close this out, I just want to tell you, we just did an interview with Sultan and his lovely wife. Some might argue his better half. Anyway. And by the way, I just saw him dance on the floor. He said he was a dancer. Alice didn't tell us about that. Anyway. He was getting it in. He was getting it in. He was getting it in. Woo! Oh, goodness. God bless. My pleasure. My pleasure. All right, ladies and gentlemen, watch for that exclusive from Soulful House Nation with Coffee Brown. Coffee Brown. Why do I keep saying Coffee Brown? You know why? From the movie. Coffee Page the Florist. I'm sorry. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to keep it moving. We're going to keep it moving. We're going to keep it moving. All right. You can